name is Sarah and welcome to the It's a Sarah podcast. Today is Monday, June 13th, and this is episode 30. All the I don't like the I struggle with the I'm sorry. I'm coming to you from the Netherlands, so excuse my Dutch English. You can find me as It's a Sarah everywhere, I guess, on Instagram, on Ravelry, and here on YouTube. That's all where you can find me. I love to knit, I love to crochet, and I love to talk, and that's the perfect combination for this podcast. And I love to share my crafting adventures with you every week. I don't like the word crafting adventures. Crafting adventures, I said to my husband last night, crafting adventures feels like I'm on a boat with my knitting on a wild river. And he said, no, that's rafting. Okay. In Dutch we call it handwerken. And I love the word handwerken. It sounds so cozy and and knus in Dutch. And in Dutch I say, I will tell you about my handwerkperikelen. But in English it's crafting adventures, and you know what I mean. So let's talk about that. First of all, I want to say I skipped my episodes last week. I record two episodes every week, one in Dutch and one in English. The English episodes are since episode 20, I guess. So this is maybe number 10 in English. Oh, we have a celebration. Number 30 in Dutch. But last week I had a bad cough. I never have a cough, but now it was really bad and I couldn't talk more than 5 minutes without making very much noise. And recording an episode for the podcast was not an option. And also I was also coughing at night when I was supposed to sleep. So I was very tired. I was not sick, not ill, but tired and coughing. And it was I just went knitting on the couch, and that was enough for that Monday. So I skipped 1 week, but normally I make an episode every week because I love making episodes. I love talking about all the knits and crochets. I was on a camping trip with my family last weekend, and I wasn't online much. And I saw when I went to bed, I guess Saturday, I checked my YouTube and I saw so many new subscribers, and I don't know where they come from. Always welcome. I love new subscribers, but why so many that night? And some of the viewers commented me that the Knit Inc. podcast mentioned me in their latest episode. And I want to thank you for that. The mother and daughter, I don't remember your names. I already subscribed your channel a few weeks ago. I discovered your podcast and I love it very much. But there are so many lovely podcasts, and I can't keep up with all the podcasts. So there are too many. So I want to thank you, all the new subscribers from the United States, I guess. And it's such a nice idea. People, that was my wish. That was the reason why I also started to make episodes in English. That people all over the world, I watch people all over the world, and I I absolutely love that people all over the world also watch my episodes, and I can't imagine it. There's someone in Canada or America or Australia, New Zealand, or in Europe, another country, watching me while I'm sitting on in my bedroom talking about my knitting and crochet. I really love that. So thank you very much. I didn't have the time to watch it already, but I certainly will this week when I finished my own podcast episodes. Okay, let's see. What I'm wearing, I don't wear any knits today. Not a knitted headband, not a knitted shirt. I'm working on my summer wardrobe, on my knitted summer wardrobe. I do have some items, but I don't like to wear them at the moment. They are not my style right now. I don't know if that's the right explanation. I did knit some Meredimos from Caitlin Hunter too. I have, but every time I put them on, it doesn't feel right. And maybe next year it's completely changed. But now I don't. I do love my black tees. But I did pick up a knitted item that I do wear right now, and that's my Maema cardigan. It's an extra layer for the colder summer days or the evenings. It isn't cold right now, but I put it on for you. This one I knitted last year. It's a Maema cardigan, a pattern from Pip and Pin. It's a brioche cardigan. I don't know if you can see it right. It's a raglan. I did some adjustments. It was quite wider. I don't like very wide sleeves, so I did some adjustments for a fitted sleeve. I tried to make a kind of balloon sleeve. I'm not very pleased with it, and I'm also not very pleased with the yarn. It's some superwash merino, but I am pleased with the fit of this cardigan because it's the perfect summer cardigan. You can see the brioche on my back. You can also see the pilling on my back. But I do love this piece. So I'm thinking of making another one. It's knitted in fingering weight yarn, and I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not sure. It was quite a work. So I'm a bit disappointed that the yarn, isn't beautiful. It feels very nice. It's merino also. I do like it. I have a little flower embroidered on my shoulder because what did I do? So I have to say it that way. While weaving in the ends, I made a mistake, and you can see a line, and it was quite ugly. So I embroidered some flowers, and I do love them. So the Maema cardigan, it's on my list to make another one, but there is another one list. It's quite long, so I wear this with pleasure. And I put it out now because it's quite warm, and I always close the windows because I'm not comfortable with my neighbor sitting in the garden, in the tuin. Tuin is the Dutch word. In the garden, we live in the city and we have very small gardens next to each other, and they can hear me talking about knitting. And I don't think they are interested in knitting. So I have no finished objects. None, zero, nix. And that's quite amazing because 2 weeks since my last episode, and I'm a bit in a knitting struggle because I'm changing my knitting style. I'm a continental knitter, but I wasn't happy with my result. My stitches were not even and quite loose, and I've tried so much with my tension and holding the yarn, and knitting continental feels absolutely perfect for my hands and I love it, but it seems to be when I hold the yarn in my left hand, I pull the left leg of the stitch too much to the left side, and the stitch didn't close. The stitches do not close but open, and they get a bit wobbly. And when I have the yarn in my right hand knitting English style, it's much better. So I thought maybe I should change my knitting style, but it takes time, and I'm not quite a patient person. My knitting flew off my needles, and now it's a slow progress, a very slow progress. And I think I'm a product knitter. I do love the process as well, but when I am knitting something, I want to wear it, I want to put it on, that's my focus, my main focus is on the product. And now I'm forced to focus on the process. And that's okay, but sometimes it's a bit frustrating because I want to feel the flow of the knitting, of the movement, and I'm not feeling it all the time. And yeah, it goes very slowly, and so I don't have any finished objects. So I will show you some random pieces. First of all, I will tell you my Ariana cardigan, the crochet one. I didn't touch it for 2 weeks since the last episode. I didn't touch it, and it's okay because that was a process crochet work. But it's in my basket where I left it 2 weeks ago, and I didn't touch it. What I did touch was my... Oh, I'm in the middle of a needle. That's not... I want to put it on. Maybe I can knit a few stitches back. This is my Avena cardigan, and I made this cardigan. Let me rip out. Oops, okay. I made this cardigan in the beginning of this year, January. No, I made the sweater in January. And then, I don't know if I missed something, but we will fix it later. I want to put it on so I can show you. I made the sweater, but I do not love high necklines. I'm a low neckline person. But I do love color work in the round, and I do love the round yokes. So every time I am knitting it again, and I did quite some adjustments for a wider neckline. But while wearing, it didn't feel like a sweater for me. So I also love steeking. So I steeked it and I made a cardigan of it. And I want a high collar on this cardigan. I've talked about this last episode, but I just repeat while I'm unraveling my stitches. So I want a high collar, and I started with the collar, and then I made the steek and the steek sandwich and the button band. But while wearing, my collar was way too long and too big. I felt like how do you call someone on a boat? In Dutch we say matroos. I want, maybe I can. No, I will not say. In Dutch we say people who work on a boat, and not in this year, but in the past they had white with blue uniforms with a big collar. Matrozenpakken. Matroos. I don't know if there is an English. Of course there's an English word, but I don't know it. It was way too big, but because of I first knitted the collar and then did the steek sandwich and the button band also beside the collar. I couldn't rip out a few centimeters because there was I attached the steek sandwich and the button band. Oh, and I was first of all I thought just wear it, and then my slogan is you can have it the way you want it to be. And when I wouldn't change something about the color, this cardigan would be in my closet and I wouldn't wear it as much as I want to because it wasn't not the way I want it to be. So I tried to fix it, but it didn't work out. So at the end, I ripped out all I cut off the buttons, I ripped out the button band, I ripped out the stick sandwich, I ripped out the collar, and we were back at the start, at the beginning. I'm not quite motivated to work on it, maybe because the time of the year, because I don't need a cardigan, but I love this cardigan. I love the colors, I love the fit. And what did I do? This time I picked up, no, this time I made my head always goes faster than the words come out of my mouth. First of all, I knitted the stick sandwich and the button band, and I placed the buttons, and then I picked up the stitches for the collar, so I can make it as long as I want. And when it's not good again, I only could rip out a few centimeters or knit extra a few centimeters. So I should have done that in the first place, but that's okay. I now know that for the next time. But when I was finished with the button band and with the stick sandwich, I was a bit doubting, should I leave it this way? It was also okay, but I didn't know, and now I just knit it, and then we can see there's a ball attached to me. So let's see, where are you? Here, this side. So it feels like I did the buttons on the wrong side. I don't know. I do love this cardigan. Okay, so my plan is it will be quite a long collar, and it falls open this way. And I don't know if it will be the way I want it to be, and if it isn't the way I want it to be, I'll rip out the collar again, and it will only be a rolled neckline. Quite like this. It's good when it's as it was already good without the color, so that's okay. When the color isn't perfect, I just have to rip out, and I have a very nice cardigan for it's not a summer cardigan, I guess, more for the autumn and the winter. But I'm changing my knitting style, as I said, and I'm knitting the ribbing English style, and it's a bit a combination between flicking and English style, and it cost me energy to do that. And normally when I knitted continental, I had a way of knitting ribbing 2x2 rib continental very, very quickly, and I love it. It was my favorite 2x2 knit, and I love the rhythm of the stitches, and I'm not feeling it at the moment, and that's yeah, it asks some willpower from me to finish it, but it's okay. That's okay. We don't have a hurry. This sock I showed you also 2 weeks ago. I don't have the second sock syndrome, I thought, but there's no second sock on my needles already. I don't know exactly why, because I did enjoy knitting this sock, but I think I'm focused on my summer knits, which I'm going to tell you in a minute. I think that's it. The other knitting work I want to show you is my Easypeasy garter stitch shawl, and it's quite colorful. I'm knitting it for a friend. Her birthday is within a month, and I'm knitting it 30 minutes on it every morning. And I started this shawl knitting English style, but my hands do want also to knit continental, so I switched to continental style, and I really love it. I use a big colorful ball of Long Yarn's Cloud. It was gifted to me, and I like the colors, but it's quite colorful, and I blended with a red brown mohair silk, so it's a bit warmer and darker, and I like it. I love it. I just attached the second ball, and my plan is to knit up the second ball, and I think it's good then, and I will bind off with an I-cord bind off, maybe with another yarn, I don't know, yeah, I do love it. I increase every second row on both sides, and I made a more yeah, nice edge. It will be a lovely colorful warm shawl. So that's my easy peasy work. There are more easy peasy works, but they come later. Yes. Okay, then the two works which got my most attention the last 2 weeks are two designs from Caidree. I hope I say her working name right. I'm into the camisoles. Yes, where I have to start. Yeah, I saw the Remi camisole. Do you say camisole? Camisole? I don't know. I saw the Remi one on her Instagram, and I absolutely immediately fell in love with it because it's 2x2 rib, and 2x2 rib is my favorite. I love the ribbing stitch, and I also love the wider straps, so you can see your bra straps. And the model, the V shape, I was absolutely in love. And when she was asking about the test knitters, and I was too late when I saw that, and I only did one test knit for Lerke from Fiber Tales. I haven't shown my socks already, but she hasn't launched the pattern, released the pattern already. So when she will, I will show the socks because they're lovely. But I subscribe to Caidree's test knitting list for the future. And I also, it was my plan to knit from stash yarn and from patterns from my stash, because I have so much yarn and I have so much patterns in my library, and I still keep buying new ones, and that's okay, but it's also nice to use what you have. So that was my my plan. But when I saw the Remi camisole, I thought, oh no, I need to have this. I want to have this because I love it. I did have my little secret crop from Jessie May. I have one for my own. I knit one for my daughter. She wears it a lot, so I'm a happy mother. And I want to knit one for myself, but it's more open, and the Remi camisole hides some more skin. I don't want it to be too open, too naked. That's not the right word, but I think it's flattered when I'm not a young girl anymore. Yeah, you know what I mean. I guess you know what I mean. So I fell in love with the Remi camisole, and but I didn't want to buy any patterns, so that was a shame. That was a pity, I guess you say it. And a few days later, she came with a home camisole. Also Caidree, Sabrina from Caidree, came with the home camisole. And I got an email because I was on the test knit list, and I subscribed, and I applied. I want to test knit that, and the home camisole was also a nice one. My heart made a jump from the Remi camisole because the 2x2 rib. It didn't make a jump from the home camisole, but it was quite a basic camisole. I don't know how you say it. Quite a basic garment, and it was perfect in my summer wardrobe. So I absolutely want to test knit that. So I did, and I normally I would put pictures up on here, but I quit doing that because making an episode every week, as well as in Dutch as in English, costs way more time than one a week, and I only edit the beginning part of my podcast and the end part, so I put some pictures and a little music, and that's it. And all between, I do nothing with. So I used to look at, watch it, and correct my mistakes, or insert pictures, or insert some some words. But now I do not watch myself talking because I only. It costs too much time to do that every week. So I will put links to all the patterns and my project pages in the show notes, and you can check there. But I will pick my gauge, my swatches. Because I'm not a swatcher. But because of the test knit, I did swatch, and I was looking for 22 stitches per 10 centimeters, I guess. And this is a merino one. I got gauge. I had to go down one needle size because although I'm changing to English style, I'm still a loose knitter. So I got gauge. I got gauge with this merino yarn, but I didn't want merino. It's perfect. Merino is okay, but I want a light, airier, more summery yarn for this camisole. This is cotton, and I didn't got gauge with this one, but I think I will make a next one one size bigger because it feels very nice, and yeah, I do love the cotton, and it's in my stash for ages. And then there was someone in the test knitters group, and she said, you got gauge. I got gauge with Holst Super Soft, and I was thinking, oh, I have Holst Garn Coast in my stash, actually for another project. This is the Coast yarn. It's 55% lamb's wool and 45% cotton, and it's a light fingering weight, I guess, light 50 gram, 350 meter, and this is the color mushroom. I already said that, but I swatched with that one, and I was a bit surprised because I had to go down another needle size. This is I got gauge with 3.25. Held double. I held a double, and yeah, it seems quite a little needle for me for this yarn to held double, but it's a summer top, so it can be a bit airy and drapey, but I don't want I don't want you can see through it. I don't only want to wear a bra under it, and you know what I mean. Shine through, doorschijnen. Yeah, I don't want it to be shine through. No, that's not the correct sentence, but you know what I mean. Okay, but I'm talking about the home camisole now, but before I started the home camisole, I was on the couch with a bad cough, and I had a hard time. I was not feeling well, and I feel medelijden, a pity. I feel a bit pity for myself. I don't know. So I said to myself, you can buy a new pattern. It's okay. You can buy a new pattern. You can buy the Remi camisole and knit on it, and it's all you need right now. So you can do it. So I did. So I did buy the pattern, and I started it, and I love it. I use Langyarns Norma for this. It was gifted to me. Langyarns Norma is, I don't have the tag with me, but it's a combination of cotton and tencel and viscose, I guess. I'm not sure if I'm correct. In the lovely color brown, and it's very soft. I knitted the little secret crop for my daughter in the pink color, and this is the brown color. And this is my Remi camisole. You build this camisole with the 4 triangles, one by one, one triangle, another triangle, then you pick up stitches and you go that one, and then you join in the round. And I if I'm correct, I put a picture on my Instagram on Tuesday or Wednesday, and I said, oh, I want to wear this camisole this weekend. Now, can you see where I am? It's also such a slow progress. Oh my gosh, it's on a very tiny needle, but I'm knitting English style and kind of flicking, and the triangles felt very intuitive, but now I'm working in a round. I'm struggling a bit, and it's very slow, and it's okay, but it's growing slowly. And in a few days it will be very warm here, warm weather, 31 degrees I heard, and I hate that. I don't like warm weather, but it would be nice if I can wear it this weekend, but I don't think it's gonna happen because it's a slow project. But I did put it on a longer cable and fit it, and it makes me so happy. It was absolutely perfect fit for a summer top. This part, as far as I have look at it. Oh, I love it. So I will knit, and it will be finished soon. So that's my Remi camisole. You can buy the pattern already. It's released June 1st, I guess. And this is, it's a bit of a mess. I'm struggling with this, and it's not the pattern's fault. Oh, I can put it on now. I see. This is the Remi camisole. No, sorry. This is the home camisole, and I've twisted it. Here you build the camisole by knitting a triangle and another triangle and picking up stitches and knitting the other triangles, and then you knit in the round. And this morning I was thinking, let's put it all together and knit it in the round. But I don't know what is going on, but there's something with my focus. I make mistakes. I struggle. I make foolish mistakes, and it's now I twisted one shoulder strap, and I don't know how, because it's the second time, and it's not the pattern's fault because it's very clear, but it's me struggling on my circular needle. I knitted the triangles on this needle, and now I put it together on the circular needle, and my I don't see it, and I did thought I was correctly, so I was knitting, and I can join in the round, and I can show it on the podcast. And when I thought I was ready, it wasn't. So I put out my knitting needle, and these stitches are but it's Holst Ghost. It's okay, and I have to fix it. I have to rip it out and do it again, and it's quite frustrating because with the Remi camisole it happens me all the time, and I don't know, there is something with my knitting focus. I'm a bit struggling, but it's okay. Maybe it's a life lesson that I have to practice my patience, and maybe that's exactly what I have to learn right at the moment. And I love the life lessons I get from my knitting and crochet. So I will give over to it. So that's the best idea, I guess. So I think all my knittings and all the things I want to show. But I can absolutely recommend both patterns because they are very clear, they are very basic, and they are very nice, and I absolutely think they are perfect for a summer wardrobe when you are looking for some basics, you can knit it in any yarn. You can also knit it in colorful yarn or whatever. I love the Holstgarn Coast. It feels very soft and not very woolly. I must say I still have some uneven stitches. You knit it back and forward in the beginning, and it is a bit shine through. So I'm very curious how it will be on my body when I'm wearing it, and how it will be blocked, because you can see when this is blocked, it softens a bit up. I know Holst Super Soft softens up a bit very much. I don't know how it is with Coast, but we will see. It feels very nice and I can't wait to wear it. But I have the patience to finish it and to work on it slowly and satisfied. Don't hurry, don't have a rush. So I still have a bit of a cough. I talked too long, I guess. So this was all I wanted to share with you this week, I guess. Yes. I have the feeling I forgot something. Oh yeah. I do love the recommendations in other podcasts, and every week I thought, oh, I want to share something too, but I forgot. And I also find it quite hard to choose, because there are so many lovely podcasts, and I have the feeling I have to mention them all, but that's nonsense, of course. So I thought, let's choose 2 every week to share with you. And I'm not a very I do love to watch knitting podcasts, but I think I mainly watch podcasts you already know. But yeah, you never know. I do want to recommend a Dutch one in English, a very fresh and new podcast. He only has a few episodes, and I'm waiting for the next one. Marleen. It's Marleen from Sunny Sea Knits. And she also makes an episode in English and an episode in Dutch. And I think she makes the lovely projects, and I love her, and I love watching her, and I love her knitting, and yeah, I don't know. It makes me always very happy to watch her episodes. There are a lot of other Dutch nice episodes, but they are in Dutch, so is there another episode in... Yes, there is another episode in from a Dutch lady. Oh, no, I don't know the name, of course. I recommend that one, because I also love that one. And why do when I see it, I say, oh yeah, What I Knit for Love, Willemijn. What I Knit for Love, Willemijn is also a Dutch knitter with an English, with an episode, with a podcast, a knitting podcast in English, and she's also from gardening. I'm not a gardening person. I do love a nice garden, but I don't have one, and I don't want to spend time to make one. But Willemijn makes lovely knitting projects and talks about her garden. So 2 recommendations from Dutch knitting podcast. If you have one for me, let me know in the comments, and I will, maybe I have the time to look a new one. I already have quite a few new ones on my when I'm looking through my YouTube list. There are so many lovely podcasts, and it takes too much time to watch them all, but it's always nice to discover new ones. So let me know if you have a recommendation. Okay, I wish you a very nice week, a very nice day. Enjoy your knitting, enjoy your crochet, and I will see you